Hi guys, I'm back. How long has it been? Bloody ages. So yeah, I'm back today in my pyjamas. I will be changing just to say hi. I'm still here. How are you doing in this pandemic? And we're just gonna have a chat while I do a Christmas theme, because I need to do a Christmas photo for my Miss Paragon International Christmas montage that my director's doing. So yeah, little intro. I know I look horrible. We'll be putting contacts in, you know the drill. And yeah, let's see what we come up with. I've picked a few palettes of mine, my usual chocolate palette from by Revolution. Got 4 of them. I will show them. But yeah, picked a few of those out so we could just use them and see what we can come up with. Ideally red, gold, Christmassy. I'm going to be wearing a Christmas dress, which I got, I can't remember what I got. I think it's Anne Summers of a couple of years ago. Don't worry, I'm not just stripping down into something really skimpy, kind of like how I am now. But yeah, that's the little intro I'm going to be doing. I've got new glasses, kind of look like Harry Potter. Good for Halloween. Okay, yeah, that's a little intro. Bear with me, I've got to get better at these again. And yeah, let's get on with the video. Okay, I'm back now. I've put my Christmas dress on. It's very warm in here, so if I start getting shiny, then it'd be like, yeah, you don't want to know about that. So to start off with, what do I usually start off with makeup? Primer. Now I've already used my skincare today because I know this time of year I get breakouts, and especially because my medication, if you don't know me, I've got rheumatoid arthritis. That's another thing I need to talk about. And this year's been pretty crap, to be fair. I had a huge flare-up in March, just before this horrible pandemic started. And basically I was bedbound for a little bit. Because I had a reaction to my new medication, which were biologics. Now, if anyone watching has rheumatoid arthritis and have been on biologics, they're one of the types are injections. Thankfully, I could be on some new ones now, which I started last night, which could be making me feel better. I'm only being able to move today because my lovely new doctor, he put me on some form of steroid, which is a healthy steroid, not one of those ones like naughty sports people have. But yeah, put me on some nice medication just to help me move. Great thing helping me with work. I now work in another school. Go me, loving it there. And yeah, I'm glad I can move today. That's one of the main reasons why I haven't been doing YouTube videos, because I haven't been actually able to move at all. So yeah, that's why I haven't been here for a while, and things just I've been getting really busy. I can't speak today. You ever get one of those days, you've been busy, you're just tired, then you suddenly think, oh, I need to do more things. So currently I've painted a door, painted a wall, decorated for Christmas. I've got my Christmas tree by my window. Taken up lots of room. I've cleaned the floor. I mean, wow, I've cleaned. Lol. But yeah, Christmas has been busy here. Even in this pandemic, we've been trying to see friends on video chat. Like, I know I'm waiting to do a video chat with some of my friends, because we like doing our annual Christmas switchover, which luckily one of my friends and my boyfriend actually brought down some Christmas presents, just so I don't have to go out, because I'm a vulnerable person. And yeah, just in case people were wondering what I was putting on my face, this is L'Oreal Paris, there we go, Infallible Mattifying Base. So I've been using this for a while and I think it works. I just put this on usually before I start doing everything. I've got an itchy ear. Great for YouTube, great content by me. So yeah, I've just put that on my face because I've been a little bit shiny. Been trying to find a good base to go with my new foundation and concealer, because I don't know if some of you have had the problem. You put foundation on, it goes cakey, even if you just put foundation on. Probably a problem with the base. But yeah, I just put that on mainly on my nose because it's just horrible. But yeah, base. So yeah, what was I talking about? Health. Nobody wants to talk about health. I will do a video on it if I ever get around to it. It's Christmas and it's like... So next, I usually do eyebrows because eyebrows in general, just put a line under that. So I'm starting off with some clear brow gel. I got this out of a subscription box. Must have been a month or two ago, and it's been in my makeup drawer for that amount of time. And you can tell it's been used a little bit because it's brown. So yeah, I'm just going to put this on over my eyebrows. I have tinted them just to give them a little bit more colour because I've got I had really light eyebrows when I had blonde hair, and now I'm going dark again. I'm in the process of balayage. At least it would have been if we didn't have tier 4. Tier 4 goals. You book your hair appointment on the Sunday that tier 4 suddenly happens. But yeah, I'm just putting that on just to give it a little bit of shape. I can either stop here or I can just stick some more stuff on it. Recently I haven't actually been able to use most eyebrow products because they have not been working. So I've just got a relic, a Rimmel London. It's like a fibre thing. Don't know how to describe it. Yeah, why am I talking about makeup? It's supposed to be talking while I do makeup. So yeah, I'd love to know what you lot have been up to during this lovely pandemic, because I know some of us have been in lockdown, some of us have been in different tiers. I know where I am, we were in a tier 3 because of the amount of COVID cases we got. Thankfully, I haven't got it, but I know a few people have had it, some of my friends. But I'm hoping they're feeling better. I haven't been able to talk to them as much due to them being very ill. So yeah, what have you been up to? So far, I was shielding for a little bit due to health. Then I worked. I was due to go back to work, but then couldn't. And then worked the last 2 days at my lovely job. Did a few Christmas Secret Santas. Got some lovely gin. Don't tell anyone that I opened up my present early. And then just been home. Cleaned, painted, cleaned my car. The car passed the MOT. That's another video for you. Because anyone who knows me, they know that my car is not on the best of legs. Few little faults, but yeah. So I've just done my eyebrows. They always go haywire. Eyebrows are not my favourite thing to do. What else have I been up to? I went for a walk in a local wood near mine. I love a good walk. Nearly got lost, got covered in mud as usual, as you would do when you're out in the woods. And yeah, Pokemon hunting in general. I know I'm an adult. I know I'm 22 in, gosh, the 21st to 22nd of December. 22 in 3 days. And you're still Pokemon hunting. If you want a video about Pokemon hunting, let me know. I know it was 5 years ago, but Pokemon hunting in general is lovely. Yeah, I haven't been doing much. I mean, it's been pretty boring, but while in shielding, lockdown, whatnot. This is just a Younique concealer. This is one of my new set of things I got, just dotting it around. Yeah, been pretty boring. I haven't been doing as much as I wanted to. As I've already said, done a few little things out and about, but I haven't been able to do much because I've been sick, and well, we've got to follow the government guidelines, wear a mask, which is kind of like what I'm looking like now. I'm so losing track on what I'm saying. But yeah, if you're new here, if you want to actually see what I come up with gradually, like and subscribe, because I will be getting better. I'm like one of those newbies again. Start off with, this dress. Start off totally from the start again. I've got myself a new laptop, so hopefully I should be able to do a little bit better. Oh, what they're called, editing. Christmas brain. Crazy. I can't speak properly today. I got up late. I had a lovely meal replacement shake because it's the only thing that's in my room currently. Yeah. Let me just finish this off. I'm not a professional. You can't see what I'm doing. I'm not a professional for anything. I've just only just started really been doing my makeup properly again. Because you're not going out. So why do you need to do makeup? See, I've just put that on. It does look like a bit of a mask. I will need to blend it up around here a little bit more just so it doesn't look horrendous. I will be doing it again. But yeah, that's the start of what I'm doing. Next thing. Eyeshadow. I've literally got 4 palettes next to me, which I've stacked quite incredibly. Just to try and use the chocolate palettes. Now, I always start with a lighter base, so. What's your go-to makeup palettes? Oh, and this is still, I've got blue in it. We'll work with that. What's your go-to makeup palettes if you use it? I haven't been able to go out and get some more, but I've got some sent to me. I've been to Body Shop online, a friend sells it. I've been to Younique online, another friend who sells it. Luckily there was a bundle on, which is how I got my foundation and concealer, because Younique does a bundle kind of thing every Christmas. I really set up to do a talkie video, but it's really not going to be a talkie video, is it? My go-to makeup, it was always Revolution, because they have such good products, and the foundation was one of the only ones that could actually match my skin tone. Evidently I look a little bit like a Smurf now. So yeah, that was just a light colour. Anytime I start off my makeup, I always start off with a light colour, even if I then go in with like a brownish colour. It's just because if you've got like a slightly, well, I'm going to say bluer eyes, but that's not going to work, is it? Just if you've got slightly veinier eyes, it does sort of give you a clear base. Some people use a liquid colour to go with it. Some people use a concealer, but I use a bit of concealer and a bit of like lighter shades, because you can start off anywhere with a lighter shade. I usually mess around with colours. I hope you can see this, but this is just like a toasty brownie colour, just to try and counteract that blue. We all love a bit of blue. Blue for the NHS if you're in the UK. There's another blue campaign I need to do my research on. But yeah, that's just give me a nice base. I try and blend it out. It's not good, but who cares? Next, I'm going to grab another. What colour did I say? Red and gold. So maybe a darker brown. I'll just go right in with the red. This talkie video is really not going well. Red. So we talk about what we've been doing through the pandemic. Not much. Not very much. YouTube. Watching YouTube. Watching loads of old videos, because that's all I got on there. I've been watching a few of the other YouTubers trying to post up some of the well-known ones like Zoella, Alfie Days, Lachlan from the pack. If you don't know the pack, then are you even alive? They do Minecraft videos, they do Fortnite, but I mean most of them have just been doing horrible Fortnite, Rocket League. Nothing interesting really now, because who watches Fortnite? Who watches Rocket League. Yeah. Not for me, not for me. I've recently been watching a program called The 100 on Prime Video. Now that's an interesting one. I was originally supposed to be starting watching it with my boyfriend while he watches it at his house, but where he's been at work still, because he's one of our key workers, I've kind of been binge watching it. Like, you know, you get the moments when you just forget that the programs actually join into each other. I know with Prime Video they just have a box coming up with start the next program onto it. So I've kind of just been binge watching it. Where he's still on season 2, I've kind of just started season 4. And I've been trying to stop watching it, but it's catchy. Oh, it's a nice colour. So yeah, a bit of red. I'm no good at blending out anymore. So it's going to be a very full-on colour. I will need to wash out these brushes as and when, because they need to be because as you saw, there some were blue, some were brown. Brown we can work with. Blue's just such a cool colour. It doesn't really work with red. So yeah, it's just, I was going to say subtle red. Not very subtle. This is the only red in this palette. I think this is what colour is it? This is chocolate orange palette from Revolution. Just going to try and get a little bit more in the sides. Yeah, the 100. It's about 100 children who are on something called the Ark. They got sent down to Earth. They meet up with other clans that are on the Earth that have survived this kind of like a pandemic, weirdly enough, that have survived, and they have to survive. I'm not going to tell you all of it, but yeah, if you want to watch it, go watch the 100 on Prime Video. Not for younger people really, unless you like blood, guts, gore, shooting kind of thing. But yeah, it's a good program. I've also watched Ghosts. It's basically made up of the old cast of Horrible Histories. If you're my age range, 21, 22, you'd know Horrible Histories. It's a BBC programme. How did that look? Yeah, gotta love Horrible Histories. I really do not know what I'm talking about. It's because I've been out of YouTube for so long. I've just don't know how to talk. I've been recently doing some Facebook Live videos to do with my little business, which is Scentsy, where you sell like wax melts and stuff. Like I've got a warmer right there, Crystallize, and I've got loads of wax bars behind me. I've got to do another Scentsy Live later on my Facebook group as it is. So yeah, that's the red one. I do need to add some little bits of dark on the side because I want to add like depth. Oh, what am I going to do now? Because I've got the Christmas tree in front of the window, I've just got like a darkness right over where I need it. So I'm just going to use like a chocolatey brown just for the corners. This is either going to go well, or I'm going to be using the wrong brush. Of course I am. These are my old generic brushes that I've been using for years, so I don't really need to talk to you about them. Is this colour even coming out? Oh dear. Now this is I'm just putting it over my crease and everything. Doesn't matter if it goes over the lid because I will be putting gold on there. But it's just because my eyes are a little bit rounded and I just need that little bit on the side just to, it elongates them, I think. Does something. I've been doing this. Somebody originally told me to do this when I first started doing carnivals. All my sashes behind me. Carnivals and pageants, somebody told me to do this. And so far it's worked quite well. Kind of looks like a cranberry chocolate that I've got on my face now. You know when you squish a chocolate and just has all the goo come outside? blend that bit out a little bit more. Yeah, I'm still using the old half Revolution palette. Oh look, there's my setup. Just blend that out a little more. That just looks like a horrendous mess on my face. Now it'll slowly look better because I'm adding gold. Sometimes I just use a little bit of concealer on my eyelids just so the gold sticks to it. Let's try that again. Because as you know, every time I try and do a cut crease, it goes a little bit haywire, so let's try it again. This is the concealer I've been telling you about. This is the Younique one. Well, the left eye always goes well for me, but the right eye never goes well. And I mean never. Oh, look how far that shows up. Because I've got quite hooded eyes. Oh, and I'm going to take that right into the middle a little bit. I'm just literally tapping it on. Not very much. Just enough to give me that little bit. I'm even just tapping it on the stick just to get it to work. That one's the one I'm using. Younique Touch Skin Solution Concealer. I think this is one of their new ones because they used to have a packet. Like a squidgy packet of concealer. On this side I could never see the actual crease, so it'll either go under or it'll go over. I got to that moment the other day when I was doing something similar but with blue, as you could tell with the blue brushes, and I just started doing this. I blinked. Oh no, I must have too much on my brush, and I blinked and it just went above it, and it's like that's when everything just goes doesn't work. Now I've got many different types of gold in front of me. Like another gold, I want to go for a bright gold, so this is another chocolate palette. This has got some nice ones in it. Oh, which one should I use, this one or this one? I think I'll go with this one. This is the gold bar from Revolution, and I'm just using an old Younique deluxe brush because it's a flat rounded brush. Now if anyone that can understand that logic, it's a flat rounded brush. This video will probably be quite long because I need to get used to editing again. Wow. I do love my golds. My usual makeup usually has gold in it. Probably like this. But look how much it kicks out. That's just because that concealer's on it. One thing I don't know if any, oh, very high pitch. One thing I don't know how many people watch YouTube on here. Well, obviously you're watching YouTube because you're watching me. How many other videos you watch. But who gets fed up with the same Christmas song that everyone's been using? It just seems like the YouTube stock music comes out and everyone uses it. Like I know quite a few of the YouTubers I watch have used it, and I'm hoping it's not the only one that's out there. Or I'll just have to use normal bog standard music, because I will not be having the same songs on all of my videos, with the exception of one who uses it as an intro. It's okay for an intro. Mine will probably be the same until I make another one, because, well, I've got time now anyway. So yeah, that's the gold on. You can see I've gone over that one. It's okay. Looks kind of interesting. I'm just going to go with that pencil brush. Oh, just use the camera. Just try and blend it around. Need a bit more red. Just use the camera. Where are some red? Has it been a year, or has it been actually 2 years since I've done a YouTube video? Please tell me, because I have lost track. And I'm just literally bringing that red in on that first bit of the gold, just so it blends it in. It kind of looks like a bauble I've seen. It's like a golden red ombre bauble. I've just gone over a little bit of that red again. What gold was I using? I might use a little bit of this, I don't know. I'm just patting it across the top. Because where I just went over with that brush again, I did go over the gold just a little bit on the top there. So I just need to correct it a bit more. That was a better gold. And that was from the orange palette again. So maybe this is just solely orange palette video. Now this is a bit I always struggle with, so you probably won't even see me do it. It's eyeliner. Now I can't do eyeliner to save my life. I'll probably come up with something good. So yeah, I probably won't chat through this. If my editing skills actually extend to speeding up a video, then you'll probably get a sped up video. If not, you'll probably just see me just do the stress face of eyeliner. See it as well because of the red mess that has happened underneath my eyes, but it's a start. Like I said, I'm not a professional makeup artist. I just enjoy doing makeup. It might give some people some ideas of when they do their own, and they probably will come out with something 10 times better than mine. And it's just a bit of fun. I don't care whether I get loads of views or not, it's just like I enjoy doing what I love. What I will be doing. I will be hopefully doing some more YouTube videos showing what I enjoy doing. Is what I would like to do, like some vlog style videos. But I can't vlog really around the house because that's my family space. And they might not like me vlogging around the house which I live. It's a start. Now I've just gone underneath where my eyeliner was to try and tidy it up a bit. I have to try and balance it out because this eye is shorter than the other eye and it comes up higher. So where my eyeliner should be coming up to where my eyebrows are, it hasn't really. So literally I've got odd eyes. And I bring it down just around my nose because I have like a red spot around there. Grab a little foundation brush. Yeah, that's that one. Next thing I always do is my foundation. Or I could actually set my eyes first because it's got loads of pigmentation in it. So this is just a Sports FX Mist and Fix. This is from Sports Direct, I think. I picked it up just after a little shopping spree before the pandemic, and I think I like it. So let's just chuck a bit off the whole face, because then it will set in the what I've already got on it. And this is foundation. This is one of Younique's totally new ones. This is it's an aerosol spray one, so I just grabbed that and spray it in. It's gone more into a makeup-y video rather than a chatty video, so yeah, sorry if anyone expected a chatty video. I like this stuff. Now on the eyes, I try not to put too much there because that will make it cakey. And I am pale as a ghost. And this one, I think this is the colour Scarlet. Yeah, it's the colour Scarlet, which is one of the lighter ones, which goes with the what is it called? Concealer, which I think it's it's one beginning with M, which is the lightest shade of concealer that we do. But I always do still have my Revolution one in my box, just in case. It's taken a year for me to use my foundation sorting box. Ah, the light's going. Sticking this all over my face. Yeah. Yes, I do put it over my lips. Just make sure I just go over that first initial bit of concealer that I put on. And a makeup brush fibre. There you go, kind of look like a ghost even more now. Yeah. I do hate to be doing makeup every so often, so I don't really want to use it for as much for work because it will just come off my face, because we need to wear masks while I'm at work, just to keep myself and everyone else who's there safe from this horrible pandemic that's going on. Now, I don't really care if I'm mentioning the pandemic a lot because I'm not monetized on here, not yet anyway, not until I get enough subscribers or likes, because I know I'm not expecting everything straight off. So yeah. Now this is a fun thing with my skin. I've got a combination skin type and it's just dried on my face. I'm usually oily, but you can bet your luck in about half an hour to an hour's time it'll be coming off my face. Well, I don't know. Haven't really tried it in a while. So now I'm just going to go with this is a bronzer. It's a Revolution one, I think. Bronzer Kiss. It's an old one. I need to get a new bronzer. I need to go shopping again, but we're not allowed to. Now this is where another reason why it always goes wrong. I can do this bit fine. Just adding some colour around my forehead. I always do go in with just a drier foundation brush now, because it's an aerosol. If you go over too far, you can just go over again and just blend it in. This is another Sports FX brush. I get a load of things from subscription boxes. How about I start every so often, just in case if I stop doing some videos for a while and I can't actually get on there, how about I just film a video of what I get in my subscription boxes. I get two. I get a glossy box and a Look Fantastic box. Well, you guys must be extra lucky, whoever's watching, because it's actually going quite well. This is a bit, I need to try and move my arm around. I've got bigger arms, it's just gone really awkward. Well, it's actually gone well today. Christmas miracle. See, I always want to go underneath just with the dry brush, just to pick up and give a little bit more lightness to it. Wow. So now the next thing I'm going to use a bit of highlighter. I've got the highlighter palette. Believe it or not, this is from a cream contour palette, and this is a highlighter palette. So how have I ended up with a different lid for it? It's probably because I had a cream contour palette previously. I'm going to go over with probably the lightest one, which is like a white one, just over my cheeks. I was going to put some blush on, but I don't use blush. Now you can see it on that side, but you can't see it on the other. Because I don't know why, light. On my nose, on that. I didn't actually pick up a lipstick, which is silly of me. I've just got a gloss. I probably will be putting this on with a red lipstick. So, what do I do next? Why can I never remember? I'm just going to grab the little brush and just grab a little bit of that red. Just only a little bit, and just go underneath my eyes. This is a very full-on makeup look. For people who don't really like this, is just gold. For people who don't usually like so much, maybe just a bit of gold and a bit of eyeliner, or maybe just the foundations and mascara. Well, Jurista. This is another new thing that I've got. This is from my friend's body shop thing. This is a mascara, but it's got fibres with it. Now, I'm not too sure on it just yet because I've been using my Happy Go Lash. It's also from Body Shop, which does just as good, but I thought I'd give this a try. Now I've got to put the mascara on first. This is really not totally going into a chatty life video, is it? Yeah, just put the mascara on first. All over my lashes. I did start wearing fake lashes, but I'm thinking for a day where I'm not really going out, I don't really need to be putting it on. I'm only actually filming one today because my parents are out Christmas shopping in a shop, Morrison's, because I'm not allowed to go out. Yeah, I've put the fibres on. Is that a phone ringing? Might be the parents are actually home. See, I'm just putting it on, and it should give me an extra bit of length on my lashes, which works perfectly behind my glasses. Because I've got quite thick glasses because my eyes are funny shaped. Oh, I've just put mascara on for that eye. Can you see a difference? My lashes are already quite long. See, I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side, just quickly. I'm so glad I used the two different colour of golds, because it's kind of given, one's like an old style gold and one's like a new goldy colour, a white gold. love white gold. I don't know what it is about gold that makes everything that makes you feel festive. Red and gold is just two good colours. I'm just putting the fibres on now. I don't know if you heard me mention earlier, but it's my birthday in a couple of days, Christmas Day. And I'm not going to keep on saying that Christmas is ruined by tier 4 because it's not really a difference. I'll still be at home. The only difference is that I can't see my boyfriend who lives further away and he's still working. We're just thankful that we've got video chat so we can still talk to each other. Just glad we've got the internet, the Wi-Fi sort of thing, so we can still chat to each other. That's how we've mainly been talking to each other, as he's still working up to, I think tomorrow is his last day at work before Christmas. So that's that bit done. And I think without putting the lipstick on, I will put a bit of gloss on now, but I will put lipstick on later. This is an Avon one. I think that's about done, so we can have a proper chat. Even though this video is 40 minutes long. Didn't intend it to be this long, but well. Red. So yeah, that's the foundation, that's the makeup that I've done for this video. I'm probably not going to keep it on rolling for much longer because I know people are busy. I'm just going to go over with a spritz of spray again, just in case. But yeah, my main thing was just wanting to show that I'm still here, show that I still really want to put videos up. It's just wanted to give you an update of what's been going on, why I've been a little bit absent, why I haven't actually posted any videos. And yeah, I thought, why not Christmas? Christmas is a good time, a festive time of year for sort of usually bringing people together, but we're just talking to family, talking and seeing how everyone is, letting people know that we're still here, we're still okay, we're still working on things, we still want to communicate with other people. So yeah, why not do a YouTube video about it? And another good time to just show me getting ready for a picture that I've got to do for my Miss Paragon International. Oh, another one of the things that have been cancelled due to the pandemic. But hey ho, we're in lockdown now, so we can still be there for the future. Yeah, I'm going to end it now. This is the look that I've ended up with. It's a little bit, it's not as good as my old one used to be, but this is the look that I've done. Yeah, probably will keep my hair like this. Still need to sort it out a little bit more. Maybe I'll post a picture at the end of this video showing what I ended up with my Paragon picture, because who knows, that's where I use the makeup. Yeah, if anyone has stuck the full 43-minute video, thanks for sticking around. Stay safe. If you do ever need help or something, just contact one of your friends. Contact a family member, like if you've got Facebook, if you've got a text message. If you haven't heard from anyone, just contact them and just say, hey, how are you? Hope you're okay. Because you never know, they might just be thinking, I'm too scared to talk to people, I'm too scared to contact anyone. Yeah, you make that move, you talk to people. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you later. Have a Merry Christmas if you don't hear from me. Yeah, Merry Christmas and happy festive season, Happy New Year if you don't hear from me. I might be back, I don't know. But yeah, see you later. Merry Christmas. Bye.